Welcome to Tempolab, a tool that helps us build React apps 10 times faster using AI. They've given us this fun menu where we can make changes as if we're in the editor. Basically, they let us create our first app here, as they explain, and more. It seems we can work in teams. There's pricing, but it looks like we can use it for free. So let's get started. To start with Tempura, click Get Started. As you see, they'll ask us to begin, but we won't use GitHub. We'll need to authorize it. Then they'll ask what we want to build. We won't choose the suggested course platform. Instead, we'll let AI generate a base tool that we can modify later, okay? Here we see the generation process on the left. After waiting, we have the application with PRD, design, and code sections. We can enlarge it and change the device type. It's best to view it on an iPhone, though it's not fully visible yet. The course layout is visible, but not functional. Drop-downs don't work, but we can see the basic interface. We have profile duration and other interesting features. That's how we could begin. Alright, how can we use Tempolabs? For that, we need to understand how the different sections work. First, we have the user flow with the mermaid code, but we'll mainly use the design part where we can zoom in and out using control and scroll. Pressing space changes the tool, allowing us to move around. This way, I can navigate much more easily. We also have the ability to draw if we want. I'd like to delete this file. Here are the different sections of this tool. This page, for example, would be a course page as proposed. We have various parts here. We have the top part, video, content, notes, quiz, questions, and course completion certificate. On the left, we have the course content, and at the top, the header. As you can see, the tool itself divides it into different sections. Let's get to the interesting part. Let's say we want to go back. We've made a mistake, for example. It's as simple as going to history, clicking here, and we select this version and hit restore, for instance. Now it's acting up a bit. We also have the Doom tree section. Here we can drag parts of our web page like header, sidebar, and other tools. Select it, and from here we can edit each module. Instead of manually selecting this tool in the design section, just use the selection tool, pick it, and it appears here. We can select it directly from here. Here are all the elements of our page. If you look, the name is at the top, course header. It says course header here. On the other hand, I don't see where the storyboards are being created. If they existed, I would have stopped them already. Then we have the assets section, where we can simply drag different elements. It's like designing a web page. Doing it manually is fine, but here we have design elements and more. Just file selection, nothing else. Here we have the GIT configurations. What we really need to modify things in Tempolabs is AI, the cool part. Let's go to this section. Say I want to select this, for example. Select. I switch to select mode. In space mode, it doesn't matter. We activate this here, the preview mode, which lets us modify what's here. We click these three dots, for example. I've set it up so when I click share, this disk selection box appears. Now I'll show what happens with report issue. We'll exit preview mode first, as nothing should have changed yet. Seems it hasn't. We'll click select and choose the report issue option. See this button selected? Now I'll specify what I want. I've set it to show a form for bug reports with title, description, and optional media uploads. Let's wait for it to process. Now watch as I enter preview mode. I'll click the three buttons, then hit report issue. And there's the title, description, file upload option, submit report button, and more. I could surely tweak and improve more, but that's how this interface works. So perfect. All right, let's say we've finished our app in Tempolabs. At the end, we can click test to view the app in a new window as we'd see it. Here we'd have the drop downs. Well, it seems the selections aren't working well either. As there's no video, we can share. We even have the code. We can report issues. Well, it seems to work somewhat, but there are some bugs. Room for improvement. The avatar doesn't work. Well, we've got it somewhat working. Note that in Tempolabs, we can change how we view things. We can expand it or click change size to set it to iPhone view. As you can see, it looks awful on iPhone right now. I'll switch to editor mode and try to remove the drop down. It doesn't seem to let me. Now, if I hit run in iPhone mode, I think it won't make a difference. You can press Ctrl-Shift-T to switch to mobile view. I assume it'll work. There it is. We're now in mobile mode. If you switch to desktop, it won't work. Let's disable this button here. We're now in mobile mode. As you can see, it works minimally. It works just enough in mobile mode. We should consider this when uploading the app. This is what we call responsive design. Now, let's click on share. We can hit deploy. We can invite others to collaborate with us, and we can hit deploy. When we hit deploy, we're publishing this tool. Note that it provides the code too. The code is in the assets section. In Doomtree, you have all the tools and more. If needed, you can tweak the code and extract images, but let the tool do its job. To view the tool, just click share. Click here to share. As you see, we can view our tool easily. Sharing makes it private but accessible to invitees. That's how easy it is to create with Tempolab. How can we organize our Tempolab Tempolabs project. Let's say we're in our project and have several options, and we click the Tempolabs logo to go back, where we'd see a bar with recent projects. To create a new project, we'd click create here. Let's go back. For example, this software I'm designing would be in designing progress. We can move it here. This is like a filter section to track tool progress. It's a way to stay organized. We can create labels to organize teamwork better. We can invite collaborators for teamwork. It's designed for that purpose. We can create new projects and more. That's how we can organize within this program. Organizationally, it's a bit basic. You can add features, comments, and assign to users. I'll click create feature to show you the task. It's okay, but nothing extraordinary. That's how we organize with Tempolabs and our team. All right, let's check out Tempolabs pricing section and talk a bit about the costs, shall we? Basically, we have a free tool that gives full access to gPC4 and Cloud 3.5. It offers 500,000 daily tokens, which might seem like a lot of characters, but you'll burn through them quickly. Plus, there's a 10 million free token limit. To give you an idea, a 500 line code can easily be 15,000 characters, okay? So you'll use this up in, well, not that fast, but still, if you use it regularly, you'll definitely run out. Got it? Then we jump from $30 to $350, alright? That's the pro mode, with no daily limits, but a monthly token cap. Honestly, I don't quite get the 15, 30, 65 million thing. It's confusing. I assume if you click Get Started, you can see it, though it seems a bit irrelevant. Then we have Agent Plus, which starts at $4,000 per month, where their agents will design and build one of 3 tools for you weekly. You'll have quality guaranteed by human engineers and designers, and you'll get unlimited design reviews, okay? Plus code improvements, so you'll basically be working with them on the project. Pretty good. They trust their product enough to work with you. The price is crazy though. As you can see, they don't let us pay directly now, but we can schedule a call. So these are the costs of Tempolabs. As I said, the free version is quite good, okay? If needed, we could opt for the $30 plan if we really need more. Remember, the token issue is only related to the AI aspect. You can use the tokens within Tempolab, then go to your own chat GPT and have it programmed there, right? It won't code as well as Tempolabs AI, which is adapted to their system, but I'm sure there's not a total dependence on it. That's all. Hope you enjoyed this guide and see you in future videos.